Here's what you'll learn this week on Net Talk Live, the Internet talk show. Are we going to run out of web addresses? We'll give you the facts about the supply of Internet domain names. And get ready for more weird and wacky websites with our visit to the Main Street Internet Cafe. You know how people with unpleasant habits or problems sometimes just need a hint? We'll show you a website that lets you send someone a helpful email message. There won't be a test on this, but pay attention and you'll see the largest collection of tests on the internet at a website with every type of subject you can imagine. Also, coming up, find out why surfing the web can be quite a workout. And you'll see another of the internet's funniest downloads. So surf the web and follow along with Net Talk Live. Get ready, it's time to get started.
From our studios in Dallas, Texas, it's the most watched TV program of its kind in the world. Broadcast to over 100 countries. It's Net Talk Live in triplecast. Watch on TV. Listen on coast-to-coast radio. Watch or listen on your computer via the Internet. With Internet field reporter Georgia Foy, Gadget guy Dave Mathews, web head Luis Vallecillo, and your host, Laura Lewis. Net Talk Live is made possible by digitalconvergence.com, engineering your digital future. Shebang.com. Don't just shop. Shebang. Exodus Communications, the Internet Data Center Company. So let's get started with the fun and excitement.
Hi, I'm Laura Lewis, and welcome to Net Talk Live. We're the first interactive triplecast show on the internet, radio, and television, reaching millions of internet users every week as the most watched TV show of its kind. And we want you to get involved with our show, so we invite you to follow along with the graphics you'll see on your screen. Turn on your PC and surf along with us. We'll show you some useful sites and fun places to go online. And you can virtually program our show. Just go to nettalklive.com to take part in our web polls, enter contests, and send us email with your questions and favorite websites. And I'm here with two great guys, the internet experts, webhead Luis Vallecillo. Hey, Luis, are you ready?
I am ready. Very.
Excitement exuding from your pores. Okay, and also Gadget guy Dave Mathews, are you ready?
Well, I am ready, and thank you for letting me sit here today.
Thanks for being here, Dave. All right, here's our first email, guys. This is from Riley Burke of Nashville, Tennessee. And Riley asks, I really want my company's information to be on the internet, but I'm afraid of hackers accessing our data. Is there some place outside of the office I can place servers for the public to access to ensure my private data remains so? Okay, great question. Let's go to our very own gadget guy, Dave Mathews, for an answer. What do you think, Dave?
This is a great question, because think about it. Everybody needs to be on the internet today. If you sell widgets, if you sell windshields, it doesn't matter. You need to have an internet presence. But requiring a connection into your office to put up a website means that people could get through your website and get at the private data that you have on your system. This could be contacts, credit cards, you name it. Well, one way to get around this is by putting your servers in what's called a collocation facility. And we do that same thing here at Net Talk Live. We use exodus.net. And with Exodus, you can take servers, put them in a remote location, and that remote location has extremely high-speed connectivity to the internet. It has redundant power, so if the power goes out, they have a secondary feed. They have generators. They have multiple feeds to the net, so if one internet connection dies, another one's right there for instant failover. So this is a very cool thing to do. It's called outsourcing the internet, and it's a lot different than doing what's called a collocation of web pages, which is just putting your web page on another server. This is full-on, get the website out of the office, high traffic, completely secure. And Exodus has an amazing facility. When I went to it, they had Kevlar walls that lined the walkway.
What's Kevlar?
Kevlar, it's what it's a cloth that police bulletproof Jeff.
A polymer or something like that.
It's right? A weave. It's like a nylon, but it's bulletproof. The walls are Kevlar, so people can't shoot through the walls and break people down. And there's a biometric identification, handprint readers, you name it. So it's a completely secure facility. And when you bring your servers to them, they put them in steel cages, or you can even get a bulletproof style cage to put your equipment in that people can't even see in. So it's a great way, if you want security, to put your servers in another place off-site, so there's no way people can get back to your office critical data.
Co-location facility. I really like that.
Right.
All right, Dave, thanks a bunch. Here is my first hot site this week. It's called exp.com, and that's short for experts. Here's a place on the web that is just loaded with them. exp.com has hundreds of experienced professionals in all fields like marketing and advertising, law, human resources, and accounting. And for your personal life needs, there are experts ranging from photographers and cooks to wedding planners and auto mechanics, from licensed counselors and teachers to tutors and fitness trainers. If you need competitive bids, exp.com will forward proposals to you from several different experts. You can also talk with them on a private phone line at a low rate, and you can chat or send email, and it's free until you hire them. That's exp.com, and it's one of my hot sites located at nettalklive.com.
This is interesting. This is like an eBay for experts. I'm looking here. I've got
I found a webhead just in the unlikely event that something may happen to me. I found a web, but I'm cheaper.
Yeah, well, on that note, I did a search on JavaScript because I hear Luis talk about it all the time, but I never can get it through my thick skull. And I found a good couple dozen experts here that have very high ratings, and I think I might learn something for a change.
It really is a super site, and that's one of the great things about the net. Brings everybody together and pools everybody's resources. It's wonderful. All right, we're going to take another question. We have a caller. It's Drew in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Hi, Drew. What can we do for you?
Hey guys, love the show. I have a question for
Thank you.
Where do internet names come from? I understand the number of existing sites is so large that we're running out of possible domain names.
Okay, thanks, Drew. That is a great question. Well, guys, we have our domain names, don't we? We have Luis has Weberican.com. That's short for Puerto Rican Webhead. Is that okay to say?
Like that.
And of course, there's also Dave Mathews.com.
Which is short for DaveMathews.com, not the singer.
Okay, not the band. Okay, and also LauraLewis.com. Well, Luis, what can you tell us about this? Are we really running out of domain names?
Well, actually, I'll tell you one thing, though. I didn't get LuisVallecillo.com because nobody can spell it. So forget about that. But you can go, I mean, what happens is they have somebody called Network Solutions. Network Solutions owns the database of all these domain names. They are the ones responsible for the domain names, and when you go there, you can register your domain name for $70 for 2 years. And then after that, you pay $35 per year. Now, there are other corporations, and we're running out of names.
And you know,
Before I tell you about the other people,
and they
we're
can
running
even
out
buy
of
your
names.
own name, too. Like somebody else could have your name. That doesn't
Yeah,
even
you
seem
can
fair,
check to
does
make
it?
sure that somebody hasn't taken your domain
Right.
name. But you have .com, .net, and I mean, you have .edu, .mil, but they only give you .com and .net and .org. Those are the ones that you can purchase for them, because unless you're military, you cannot get .mil.
Right.
But we're running out of names, and everybody wants a .com because everything defaults to .com. When people say Laura Lewis, people go .com. Well, now they're trying to add some more names so that you can have .firm, .fun, .shop, and try to split it up a little bit more. So you can go to Network Solutions and find your domain name and check out to see if it's taken or not.
So we're not going to run out of domain names. They will always find something.
They'll
Thanks,
find a
Luis. Okay, next, let's go to Georgia. She's hanging out at the Internet Main Street Cafe and has this week's funny website.
Welcome to the Main Street Internet Cafe. This is where I hang out, do a lot of my surfing. There's like a gazillion computers in here, and there's one for everybody. Personal space, too. Can I get a little bit? Have you ever had anybody get in your personal space and you want to tell them about it? I'm the kind of person that will tell someone about it, but some people are scared. Excuse me, I'm talking here. Anyway, some people are scared to do that. So if you've always wanted to tell somebody something, but we're too chicken to do it, you've got to check out this site. It's giveahint.com. You know what? I will get you put out of here. Okay? I don't play that. Anyway, this site will tell you, or actually it will send a real letter to someone with some kind of hint telling them like what the problem is. If they've got body odor, they've got bad breath, they got greasy hair. All right, I'm going to be honest with you. I will go for 2 weeks and not wash my hair if I think you can't tell. That's just how it is sometimes. And somebody sent me a letter. I got one in the mail. It was anonymous. I don't know if it was from my mom or my boyfriend. But I got the letter, and if you do it one more time, you're out of here. Anyway, I got the letter, and I got the bottle of shampoo, and I've been doing it. I've been washing my hair every 3 to 4 days, and It's all thanks to giveahint.com. So if you've always wanted to tell somebody something, but you are too chicken to do it, go to giveahint.com.
What goes best with popcorn? Why, our internet's funniest download, of course. Coming up next, right after this break.
Net Talk Live is made possible by shebang.com, Exodus Communications. Hang tight, we'll be right back.
Here we go again with another Internet's funniest download. Watch this.
Man, I am so sorry. You know, I had beans and broccoli for dinner, and I washed them down with some crab cakes. Oh, goodness. I am so sorry. Would you like to spoon me? Because I feel like I'm past the worst of it, and I need some cuddle time. Oh, wait, no, I was wrong. Incoming. Oh, my goodness. Keeping the neighbors up, huh? Feet are on fire. Wait. Oh, man, I've got skills. I've got game. Ole!
If you have a funny download, send it to us at funny@nettalklive.com, and we might just put it on the air.
Welcome back, and remember to go to nettalklive.com for answers to all the questions on the show and links to the websites. Okay, here's a hot site, and please pay attention because there is going to be a test on this website. Okay, well, you won't be tested, but there really is a test on this site. In fact, there are more than 100,000 tests here at test.com, all instantly scored for you right online. You'll find all the college entrance exams like the SAT and the ACT and GRE. There's also dozens of career exams like for civil service jobs and medical, computer, and real estate professionals and teachers who need to take tests each year to renew a certification. Here's the perfect place to practice. Test.com also offers help for school children with extra tests in math, science, history, physics, geography, and more. There's even the driver's test here, and the U.S. citizenship test, a color vision test, and more exams for pet care, sports, and health tests, typing tests, and some fun with IQ tests and personality profiles too, my favorite part, by the way. Some, but not all of these tests have a small fee. Okay, question, where will you find my hot sites with this very useful site? Correct. The answer is nettalklive.com. Next up, we have a special report on one of the hottest trends around digital music. Here's Gadget guy Dave Mathews with that report. Dave.
You know, what we're talking about is MP3, or compressed digital audio. Now, in the first days, it was just a PC that could play this MP3 audio. You couldn't use it in a portable device. And then a couple years ago, Diamond Multimedia came out with a portable device. And this device was very plasticky and cheap. It just didn't hold up very well. But now, the devices are getting into ones that are rugged, more standardized, and you can use them when you are working out. And what is that smoke? What's going on? Mikey, what are you doing here? You can't, look at you trying to work out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to speed this up a little bit to something that I know you can't. Get out of here. Get off of my set. We need somebody who can really get on here. Hey, who's this, Brittany? Nice. What we have here is the Nike MP3 player made by Rio. And this is a very rugged device. It's got a USB input on it. It has 64 megs of memory that you can store your music onto. And on the side here, this controller is a full digital display, so you can control this brain remotely. It's got a cool armband, hooks up to the standard headphones, and you can just put this little egg in your pocket while the controlling is done here. What do you think about that? Pretty cool? Yeah, I thought so. Well, that's the future of MP3 audio, ruggedized, something that's going to last and handle what a hard workout can give.
Okay, Dave, thanks for those really great visuals on that one. Stick around, we'll be right back.
you voted yet? See the surprising results of this week's web poll question instantly at nettalklive.com.
It didn't have to be the one and only.
Welcome back to Net Talk Live. We're having a great time here. Get on the internet and surf along with us. And to find all the answers and great websites, go to nettalklive.com. Okay, here's another question sent to us via email. This is from Kyle Long in Newark, New Jersey. Kyle writes, I'm a Mac owner and a big fan of Luis and the show. Luis, where do you go to buy software? Okay, Luis, Kyle wants to know your secrets about buying software.
That sounds like a personal question. But I think that what she wants to know is where she can get software specifically, maybe for the Mac or not. It doesn't really matter because nowadays, you know, you have so many superstores around you. You can go to the store and you can buy a piece of software and get a box and... Okay, that's not mine. And get a box of software and actually take it with you. But you may need it a little faster than that. So you can go and download it from the web. A lot of people that are creators of software now are giving you the choice to download it from their site. But if you don't know who makes the software, you don't want to do that. You can go to maybe, you know, warehouse.com, Micro Warehouse, Mac Warehouse. You get those catalogs in the mail.
Right.
Well, they have a website called warehouse.com. But they also have a downloadable site that you can buy software called downloadwarehouse.com. And you can go in here and find out what software they have. You can buy online. It's a little cheaper because you don't get a box and they don't have to mail it to you. And you download the software and you get online documentation. So you save some money and you get it right then and there. So if you need it and you must have it now, then you can download it from there.
Right, and you're the kind of person that does it?
I do it whenever I need it now. But I usually like to get a box, so I just mail order it and get it next day.
I feel like you really got something.
Yeah, you feel, you know, when you get a box in your hand, I don't even own this. You feel like you got something.
Right, I know. I feel the same way. I really do. Okay, it's time to check in with Georgia for another hot site. She's living it up down at the Main Street Internet Cafe.
The commercial, the What's Up commercial, you know. All right, you know how they have the funnest commercials out now, like the What's Up commercial. Do you know that commercial, all the guys in that commercial are actually friends, and they used to call each other up in college and go, or, you know, I can't do it as good as them, obviously, but isn't that cool? And they just came up with that, and Budweiser bought it, and now they're millionaires. I found a really fun site that, well, it won't make you a millionaire, but it will make you a critic. It's adcritic.com, and what it is all the fun ads that you see on TV. You know how sometimes the ads that you see and the commercials that you see are better than the TV shows? Like this one called Dude. That's the Ford commercial. If you've seen that one, it is so funny. You've got to check that one out. It has all the new ads that are out this week and then the top 10 commercials. But that's not all it has. It also has news. It has like the latest headlines. It's got top 10 everything. And it's got music and movies. So check out adcritic.com because everybody's a critic.
You voted yet? See the surprising results of this week's web poll question instantly at nettalklive.com. Net Talk Live for the whole family. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey, we're back, and remember to check out Georgia's great websites and links to our hot sites and helpful answers from Louise and Dave, all at nettalklive.com. Let's take another call on the phone. What are you doing? We have Gloria in Boulder, Colorado. Hi, Gloria. What's your question?
My husband has MS. Because he's been able to do less and less physically, he's gotten more and more into computers. But now the disease keeps him from using the computer because he can't type. I'm worried that he'll lose his last real connection with the outside world. Is there anything we can do short of hiring a typist?
Yeah, that is a wonderful question, but I know that there are solutions to this in this arena, right, Dave?
There are, and there's a ton of handicap-enabling utilities, hardware, and software for the PC. But this stretches into bounds where everyone can find this technology very cool. And I'm not wearing this stylish Madonna Blonde Ambition Tour headset for nothing. What this does is it works with Dragon Naturally Speaking, which is a voice recognition software package. You install this on your computer, you wear this hip, cool headset, kids, and now you can talk to the computer. And as you talk to the computer, it recognizes words. Now, when you install the software and hardware, you go through a training process. You read a script that the computer already knows about. That way, it determines who the voice, the dialects, etc. So this works from ages like 9 to up. You can remote control your PC, you can dictate email, you can do almost everything just by voice control.
And it works with Puerto Ricans?
And even works with a guy with a dialect like that, this one over
and
here.
It really does, right? Okay, that's it, guys, for this week. Remember to go to nettalklive.com for all the answers from the show and links to our hot sites. And did you know you can search the archives of our website and find everything that has appeared on Net Talk Live. And while you're there, send us email. We'd love to hear from you, right, guys? From you guys, and also tell us what you think in this week's web poll. Before we go, I'd like to thank Dave and Luis and Georgia and our great band, Eden Automatic, and all the behind-the-scenes folks that make the show happen. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank you for watching. And do us a favor by telling your friends all about our show, and be sure to tune in next time. We've had so much fun. Hope you have too. Goodbye, everybody.
Net Talk Live has been made possible by digitalconvergence.com, engineering your digital future. Shebang.com. Don't just shop, shebang. Exodus Communications, the Internet Data Center company. Tell all your friends and coworkers about Net Talk Live, and we'll see you again next week. Net Talk Live is a presentation of the Digital Broadcasting and Communications Network and is produced by Infotainment Telepictures.